Assalamu alaikum guys. I didn't do a update yesterday because honestly, it was one of those days, and also the news in the evening kind of bummed me out a bit and I just wasn't feeling on top of things. So basically yesterday we were told that this curfew is going to be extended for possibly weeks. And we were all I was under the impression that on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, that we would be able to go out for a short period of time to go and get some essentials. And I was kind of looking forward to that excitement. And then obviously that was going to be a terrible idea because everyone was going to rush out at the same times to the shops. And they announced yesterday that the curfew isn't going to be lifted for any reason and that doorstep deliveries are going to be made. So it's just been announced on the news that tomorrow we are going to receive bread, medicine, milk for children, like formula, and like the basic things like and water. The government and the private sector are working together to make this work. So this week is going to be like the bare essentials. Thursday is going to be cigarettes. I just watched an interview on TV where they were really like, we need an answer on the cigarette issue. When are we going to get our cigarettes? And then by the end of the week, an app will be released to kind of streamline this whole process. But at the moment, they're just going to work out where the problems are and how to do it better. And it's kind of like a trial week. Honestly, yesterday we had been planning to make ajja this morning, which is like this breakfast dish that requires a lot of eggs. And then when this news came out, I turned to my husband and I was like, yeah, maybe we're not having ajja tomorrow. Vans with portable ATMs are going to go around the neighbourhoods at a specified time, we still don't know when, and they will allow people to go and take cash out. People who don't have any cash in the house, they'll be able to go and use their card in the ATMs. So all of these things, they're going to come out slowly by priority. So, tomorrow isn't going to be eggs and things and cigarettes, but they're going to, every day will be something else, and we're just going to go in order of priority. And also towards the end of the week, we're going to have the charities and the organisations and things, they're going to have some kind of movement so they're able to support the most needy. And all of the paper exemption slips that were given to people who had specific reasons to be exempt for a day or a week or however long from the curfew, they are now void because people were sharing them with each other so that they could have an excuse to go out. So this will be made electronic as well. It's so much. It's really incredible how much is happening and how much how fast it all is and how organised they are. I'm really impressed by it, to be honest. So as of yesterday, we had 112 corona cases, but as of today, we've got more, obviously, and we're on 127 now. Despite all of the kind of doom and gloom that we were feeling yesterday, actually the sun came out today and I could hear everyone was out on their balconies, and people, you could feel the vibe was different. There was more hope in the air. And every night at 8 o'clock, people are going out onto their balconies and they are clapping for the army and praising the army and saying how great they are, which is really nice. But our neighbours haven't been doing it. We did it. We went out and clapped and no one joined in. So we gave up. Felt like nerds. In Aqaba and in Irbid, they have been putting in special measures. I wonder why in Irbid. They're I keep imagining every time I think about Irbid, I just imagine the naughty kid at the back of the classroom. Obviously, it's not just because they were violating the curfew, but also Irbid does seem to be a concentrated area now, so that is why they've got extra forces there too. Today, or within the last 24 hours, there has been nearly 1,000 people arrested for violating the curfew. It's around 800, which is a ridiculous number, and I can't understand why. Obviously, they're all idiots, but there was one woman who got out of her car during curfew. I don't know why she was in a car, but she was in a car and she got out of the car, niqabi, and did a dance in the street, and the video went viral. It was in the news today that she got arrested. And something that I think that is really impressive is that 521,000 students have signed on to the new online learning platform and have been continuing their classes as normal, which is just the speed and the efficiency that they have got this e-learning program out is just, it's amazing. And I hope that other countries are taking note of what Jordan is doing, because I think it's really, really impressive how they've done this all, and it's just working. For the vulnerable families, there are 350,000 families that have been pinpointed for a coronavirus fund, and they're looking to increase that by 150,000 families as well. So the doorstep delivery is the biggest thing on everyone's minds at the moment, trying to work out how this is all going to work and how they're going to do it. I mean, these delivery drivers, are they going to go door to door literally? Are they going to come outside the buildings? Are you going to have to, like, one person's going to come down and pick up the food? You know, it's really hard to work out the logistics behind it all. Oh, and also, obviously, the King made a speech. That's why I delayed uploading, because I wanted to hear his speech. He made what they're calling the father speech, and he talked about how this is one of the things that but Jordan is going to overcome. It's had to overcome, and everyone's going to stick together and, with the support of the army and the support of the people, make it through this tough time. So that is my update of day 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay at home, keep washing your hands. Ma salama.